Welcome back to another Crypto Collision UK feature, and this time we're talking about one of the most quietly brilliant projects in crypto. A coin that's been doing something incredibly important for almost a decade, often while the rest of the market was chasing the next shiny thing. That project is Zcash, and its token ZEC. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Privacy coins? Aren't those complicated, a bit mysterious, and maybe even a little scary? And honestly, I get it. But today, I want to show you why Zcash is actually one of the most charming and thoughtful projects in the entire space, and why 2026 might finally be its moment to shine from an adoption standpoint. Let's dive in. Look around in 2026. Every app we use, every transaction we make, every search we run, is all being watched, logged, and analyzed. And with AI getting smarter by the day, that data isn't just being stored anymore, it's being understood. Most blockchains? They make this problem worse. Everything is public by default. Your entire financial history sitting there on a transparent ledger for anyone with a block explorer to see. Zcash took a different approach. Instead of making everything public, Zcash gives you the option to make your transactions completely private using something called zero-knowledge proofs. Specifically, Zcash snarks and now moving to the more efficient Halo 2 system. You can send ZAC in a way that hides the sender, the receiver, and the amount, while the network can still verify that the transaction is valid. It's like magic, except it's math. Very elegant, very powerful math. And here's the charming part. Zcash doesn't force privacy on you. It gives you choice. You can stay fully shielded or use view keys to selectively show certain transactions to auditors, tax authorities, or loved ones. It's privacy with manners. The technology behind Zcash is genuinely world-class. It was one of the first projects to bring zero-knowledge proofs into production at scale back in 2016. Since then, the team at Electric Coin Company has kept pushing with upgrades like Halo 2 for better efficiency and big moves toward quantum resistance, including quantum-recoverable wallets launching in June 2026. But you don't need to understand the cryptography to appreciate what it does. You just need to know that when you send ZEC in shielded mode, your financial activity stays yours. In a world where every other chain is becoming more transparent by default, Zcash is doubling down on the idea that financial privacy is a human right, not a niche feature. Now let's talk about ZEC itself. Just like Bitcoin, Zcash has a hard cap supply of 21 million coins. It's also proof of work mined with the Equihash algorithm, and it follows the same halving schedule. The current block reward is 1.5625 ZEC post-2024 halving, with the next one coming in 2028. But unlike Bitcoin, a portion of the block rewards has historically gone toward development funding, though that structure has evolved. The token is used for transaction fees, and of course, as the native currency of the private economy on Zcash. What makes it interesting in 2026 is the growing demand for actual shielded usage. Shielded transaction volume has been rising meaningfully, and more people are realizing that in an age of AI surveillance and increasing financial tracking, having the option for real privacy is becoming incredibly valuable. And the project isn't standing still. We're seeing major upgrades on the horizon, including post-quantum cryptography improvements, Project Tachyon, better cross-chain interoperability, and work on Ztarknet, a Starknet-inspired layer 2 that could bring programmable privacy and private DeFi to Zcash. There's also been renewed institutional interest, with big names like Grayscale and Gemini showing support, and the broader privacy renaissance narrative gaining real traction this year. Zcash has always had the best-in-class technology. Now it's finally getting the attention and the price action that matches the tech. Here's what I love most about Zcash. It's never tried to be everything to everyone. It stayed laser-focused on one powerful idea: private money that works. No flashy marketing, no over-promising. Just quiet, consistent, world-class cryptography and a team that genuinely cares about financial freedom. In a space full of projects screaming for attention, Zcash has always been the charming one in the corner, the one that doesn't need to shout because the tech speaks for itself. And in 2026, with privacy becoming more important than ever, that quiet confidence is starting to look pretty attractive. So there you have it, Zcash and its token ZEC, a project that's been building real privacy infrastructure for nearly a decade with a token that has Bitcoin-like scarcity and growing real-world demand. If you believe that financial privacy is going to matter more in the age of AI and surveillance, then Zcash is one of those rare projects that's been ready for this moment the whole time. Drop a shield emoji in the comments if you're already using Zcash or holding ZEC, and tell me what privacy-focused topic you want me to cover next. As always, do your own research. This is not financial advice. But if you value the idea that your money should actually be yours, Zcash is worth getting to know. Also, please check us out over on X and TikTok. Full links in the description, and a shout out to our partners Collide over on X at we_r_crypto. I'll catch you in the next one. This is Crypto Collision UK. Stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you soon. Peace.